from, and what job or position did you have in the first place before coming on board?
So I'm Jocelyn. Okay. I am a registered nurse, a cardiac registered nurse. So that was my profession prior to having this.
Nice. And what were like one or two things that sort of caused you wanting to work with us in the first place or consider doing this?
I really wanted to have my start a business that I really, really like, that I can be flexible with my time, especially I'm a mom of two, which is, like two young kids. So I'm really to find a property, and real estate or having an investment property was one of those ideas that I have it from the past. And luckily that, I found this business model with, with this, very, good community that, you able to have a good support, starting a business like this. Yeah.
Yeah. And why, like, what made you come across us specifically? Why not go for someone else? Or
maybe because it's based in Australia.
for sure.
We're talking about an Australian market here, which is, you're talking the same, the same piece of cake, so and 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 maybe the community, or how, how I can see that these people, Stanley, all of these people who have, when they did the talk, they were able to like somehow convince me, to be honest with you. And
would you say it's because we're very similar, we come from the same culture, background?
Very same similar that, a person who's working from 9 to 5 who really wants to
exactly. I mean, that's all of us, right?
Yes. So
that's really good. And what was your biggest win you've had so far, or biggest aha moment, that you've ever had in doing this?
I want to get my first property.
Oh, yes.
Right after all the no's, eventually get the yes. So that was really good. Like, yes, like I remember what's this? I told my sister, like, I was driving, and then my sister, oh, you have a text, and this is from real estate agent. And I was like, can you read it for me? Because I don't want to, if it's negative, I don't want to hear. Then my sister said, and then congratulations. And I was like, a little bit teary-eyed, because I was just like, trying to really get properties.
Of course, I do remember that.
So with all the no's, you finally get yes, and you were big emotion. You're excited.
Of course,
there are lots of things going to your mind, like how will try to design it, or style it, but it's
that's
really
the fun part.
good.
Yeah.
It is the fun part, which I really enjoyed. That's why I really like this business.
Yeah. And now you're on your way to your second property as well, end of April for this one.
I mean,
but
it's really
I was
good.
gonna say, would you say it was like worth it after all those no's, all the effort you put in for that yes? Like, are you glad that you sort of pushed through and got to that point?
Well, I am happy that I really joined the community and started this business. I have never hesitated at once. When I had the talk and things like that, I never had those second thoughts, to be honest with you, about how people like, oh, okay, all right, but for me, okay, let's do it. Because maybe I really like it, and I really believe on the model of
course, it's a really good model.
I really like that there is modules that you can follow. It's like close to spoon feeding, but it's not. Like, copy this, do this, and this done, like, and then I like it that every Thursday we have this coaching. Every Sunday we have this. Yes, and Sunday we have that, and then plus the community.
Of course,
about nonstop.
Community is so good. Everyone's so very friendly. Moving on to that, how has like this business sort of impacted your day-to-day lifestyle, and how have these wins like that you've been getting continuously? Like you just mentioned, you got a 21-day booking just before we hopped onto this call.
It's just really like, I cannot explain to you. It's really, really like, it's so super happy feeling.
That's really good. Yeah.
You don't feel burned out, because I think you're able to manage your time the way your talents are being, diverted to something you really like, the job that you have. So it's a different feel, and plus you're earning money on, on your free time. Like I'm waiting for.
That's true. You wake
And
up and you make money.
yes, and then while I'm waiting for my kid, I'm in my car answering, customer service, and making
Yeah.
sure it's all good, just to get, that 5-star reviews of all the people that all the guests that it's
Right.
been in the property was really like something like, oh wow,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know there's so many things, but if you only had to name 3 things that you like about the program, it can be like your mentor, community, resources. What are 3 things?
Okay, first is the community. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
community, because when you started a business, you wanted to have someone who is the same boat as you.
Yeah, like a
But
support
that's,
system.
yeah, and at the same time, you have those people behind you who have done this, undergo
Right.
this, tested,
Right.
you
True.
know, tested the formula, you know, everything from all the mentors, from all the coaches, and from all those, colleagues that, like have pushed through, have 3, 4, 6 properties.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody did not gate gifts. They tell everything. This
Of
is what
course, yeah. I
I do.
mean, that's what
This
the
is what
community is all about,
you
just pushing each
know.
other up.
Yes, and there's no jealousy about it, which is I really,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
you don't see someone in the community say like, "Oh, good on you" and things like that. Everybody was, "Yay! I'm so
Of
happy for
course.
you."
Yeah, everyone always encourages each other.
So it's really good to have a community like that. So that's
Yeah.
number one. The second is, of course, the first, the resources. That's the reason why I was able to sign up.
Yeah.
It's because I really like it that the resources are there. If you
Mm-hmm.
really need it, it's really there. You just have to read it, comprehend, study it, have the time to read it. And
Mm-hmm.
then if you forget it, just come back to it.
Yeah, right. It's in videos as well.
And,
So that's
and
live.
it gives you an idea. And when I say resources, that includes all those what's this those
The
coaches
modules?
that we have, those
Oh, the
coaches
calls as well.
for the
Yeah.
calls, because everything, the experience of Jordan, the experience of Tan,
Yeah.
put all together, plus plus the mentors putting it
Yeah.
all together, it's just really good because you're learning, and
Of
at the
course.
same
Yeah.
time it develops your ideas as well. Yeah, I
Right.
think
Yeah.
that so it's really really good. And then the third is, of course, you have your mentor, the mentors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean every set of, who join this business has their own set of mentors,
Yeah.
which they can rely, like, I can practically say 24 hours, like,
I got you. I told you I'm always there for you.
yeah, you can just text them like, oh, Tan, I'm having a problem, can you check on this and things like that. So it's really good that you have a backup like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's the core of what makes it
Love that. Yeah.
really
That's really good. I mean, that's what I would say as well. Like you've got the 3 down pat, which is really
yeah.
strong. Community, resources, and your support or your mentors.
Yes.
It's really good.
Yep.
Okay, obviously I know the answer to this, but would you recommend us to other students? And what would you say to students who were sort of in your situation before you joined?
Oh, well, I will definitely recommend, our business model to the students who are, if you are that person who'd look to find something that you would want, to be flexible at the same time, being talented with being creative and stylish is just, you can learn that because this community is so good that they can teach you how to style any unit and make, a random unit look fantastic and things like that, different teams. But definitely don't, if you have those second thoughts, you have just to remember that what is your goal. If you're the person who would like, to have that flexibility of time, you can earn money, but at the same time you can be happy with what you're doing. And if you really wanted to build a business wherein that this is for you and this is what you wanted to do, then I think go for what we have, because I really, it's really like, I cannot explain how it is, but I'm
I
very
know
happy.
what you mean. It is very
I'm
hard
very,
to put it
very
into
happy
words.
that, a part, even if I don't necessarily be present every time, the recordings are there for you to come back.
Yeah.
It's really good. Nobody says like, why you didn't attend the record, the coach, no one. nobody blame you why you don't do this, why you don't that. It's just like, the support is just, just refer to this module. It tells you about this. Everybody's just like, very, very helpful. So
I love
think
that. I love that.
good. That's really, really good. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, if there's anything else you want to shout out to any other ones in the community or anyone else, any final words before we call it a wraps?
Have a positive mindset all the time.
Exactly.
I mean, every nose will always be, in every struggles in every business, there's no easy way. Everybody has their own struggles in business, but
of course, yeah.
But every nose will definitely have the sweetest yes. So, so just if you have a positive mindset, that this is, all those no's, just shrug it off. Just keep researching. Build that relationship with different agents. Have the time to go to inspection so that those people that you talk to over the phone sees you in person, because the relationship you develop physically, seeing you behind those voice, is a very good, that's how I develop my relationship with the agents that I've talked to. So they know you when they talk to you, they know your requirements, you develop a special, relationship that it's just by emailing them or just talking over the phone. So
I can tell you've been putting in your work. You know everything now.
Yeah, be positive all the time. Just don't give up. This is what you've been. I mean, from the time that I signed this, I said to myself, there's no giving up and there's no turning back. This is what I want. I want it to work out and I want it to make it happen. So that's why I'm still here.
You put in that effort and you reap your reward, right? You earned it. Which is really good. But I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. And that's a wrap. That's it.
I mean, it's really good. I cannot fault it. Hopefully we can develop more modules that, because
of course, we're always looking to improve our system.
Tools change,
We've got some amazing things in the back end system cooking up right now.
I know.
Cool stuff. Yeah.
We're very lucky that, we have smart mentors that are always
it's because we're young. That's why we're ambitious.
It's good to be ambitious.
Yeah, I think we're gonna introduce maybe some interior designers in, some cool stuff coming along. So stay tuned for that.
Good. I'm happy that this community is growing. Every time someone, I just recently joined, it looks like, okay, welcome, because
I love that. Yeah.
It's
we're
really
always very welcoming here. Yeah,
it's really good to know. So I'm happy that I've been part of this community.
That's good.
Really
yeah. Well, we're happy that you're part of it too. You're one of our best contributors to the community. So we really appreciate what you've done for us as well.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, Tan. And
thank you, Jocelyn.
Just be there all the time.
I will. Let me know how you go with your current property. Keep me up to date. I know you're very busy, but I would also like to know how you're going.
Yeah.
And then we'll touch base again after you get the property ready. And keep me along your journey, right? I want to be by your side and see how you go.
I definitely, will be excited to show you how I did.
Of course, I will be equally excited to see it as well.
Yeah. So thank you.
No worries. I thank you for your time as well.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.